Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher in this game, Kevin Gausman. What do we need to know here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that is Springer. Hauls it in, and there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. One down, base is empty. Just missing there. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, Gausman is well known for that splitter. It's just a major weapon for him and generates a ton of swings and misses when he's throwing it well. Good example of it there, and I'm willing to bet we'll see a lot more of it moving forward in this one.
Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air out to center. It gets down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Bellinger up to hit. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Two outs. Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And the righty deals. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Caught him looking for the K. The Yanks lead 1. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
For the Jays,
here's George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
In the dirt,
1-0.
and it's 1-0.
Hey.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off
1
speed
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
1 out, bases empty. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay
Yep.
off.
Stays alive. Inside, 3-2 the count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one.
Third.
Those grinding
Left
ABs take a
fielder,
toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that
Oh,
one
that's
is
low.
downstairs. 1-0. And another ball.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That's in for a strike at 95. And
balls,
it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the
2
gun.
balls,
He can
2
live
strikes.
up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wells down to first with it.
He's out.
Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Scoreless after 1. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
the Yankees,
In now is the
the
Yankees
designated
DH,
hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton hitting 5th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that drops in for a strike.
All 1's the count.
Next
Ball,
pitch,
that's
a
off the
slider
plate.
that misses outside. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Pitch
Ball
misses. 2-1.
2-1.
And he chases a high fastball there.
2-2 the count.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. And that misses. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and the count's full. One down, base is empty. And a base hit right there.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So a man aboard, Paul Goldschmidt now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And it skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Jason Dominguez will hit next. First offering, and it just misses. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Third out. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now singing. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Dominguez. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Batting 6, catcher Alejandro.
And now the catcher comes up to
Kirk.
hit. Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Way out front for strike 2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher. That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 out, space is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That one lifted to left. Nabs it. That is the inning. So they go quietly there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Gosman back to work. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball. Next offering is down low. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Santander settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Flied to right his first time. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering upstairs. Tap foul at the plate. Just outside. Now 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
One down, base is empty. This to center field. Lucas makes his way towards it, tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander makes the grab, and that's the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Yeah, that's outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now, Ernie Clement. Into left center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
Back-to-back singles. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So the batting order turns over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Clement, the lead runner, out at second. Lucas over at first with one away. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's down and away. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 now. Santander now at the plate. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside with a breaking ball. Just misses. And now it's 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Now a fly ball to right center. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it, and that is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Yankees,
stepping in the
right
long
fielder,
ball threat,
Aaron
Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Bangs off the wall, around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one.
Now
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here comes Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a base hit into right. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one not close. And the count is 1-1. Inside, just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And that is out of play. That misses, and it's a full count.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next for New York, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
First and third, 1 down. Got him! And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just locked him up right there for the second out. And that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled hard the other way. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Springer on the move, heading back. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The tying run comes around from first.
Everything came together for him. Good pitch, slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield.
So 2 down. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. There's the strike. Gausman throws over.
He's good.
Dominguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off left side. Two outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and it falls. And now two aboard.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy
Now
seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Volpe.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And George makes the grab. And that is that. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Bottom of the inning. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
It's a K from the Coltrane.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Ball in.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
In the dirt, and that's ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next one in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger under this one. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro.
And next for
Kirk.
Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Fly to left his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Blue Jays down a run. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Kirk started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. 2-2. That's out to center field. Bellinger makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 2. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
5,
for the
John
Yankees,
Sciambi with Chris
second
Singleton.
baseman,
And leading it off, Jazz Chisholm
Jr.
Jr. fouled off. He was late. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Hey,
2. That one missed. Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. And a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Strike him out.
3-2. Jazz goes down on strikes. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Rolls across the diamond, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Clement makes the catch, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Outside corner, there's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page
Now
right
batting,
now.
center fielder Nathan Lucas.
And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's
Ball
downstairs and outside. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's a strike. And that one missing low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Springer stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Foul ball there. Two outs. In the dirt. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Inside. Ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Lucas, the lead runner at second. Springer at first, 2 out of the inning. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1. And that's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
We're back,
the Blue Jays.
and they make a change to start the 6th.
Number 52.
The new pitcher, Nick Sandlin.
Nick Sandlin.
Giancarlo
Leading
Stanton
off
at the
for
plate.
Yankees,
There's over
the
2 with a pair of
designated hitter,
strikeouts.
Giancarlo Stanton.
That misses. 1-0.
You know,
Count
these
1-0.
Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And a swing and a miss.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That's ball
And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one,
Now
and definitely an
catcher,
individual
Austin
performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Just
the ball.
missed.
1-0. Come on, Jose, let's go.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the
Now
first
batting,
2 batters
the
he's
first
faced in
baseman,
this one,
Paul
getting
Goldschmidt.
straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Goldie in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
We got a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now in Toronto,
Leading off
ready to go for the last
Jays,
half of the inning.
left
And now for the
fielder,
Jays, Anthony Santander. Cole back to work. Just missed. And another ball. That one misses. 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. High fly ball, right field. Judge sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one away.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for New
Tim
York.
Hill gets the ball now.
Number 41.
And this is an important part of this
Tim Hill.
game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now the DH,
batting,
Will Wagner.
Designated hitter,
You know, this is kind of a
Will
tough matchup as a
Wagner.
left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch doesn't
outside.
find the zone. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Just off the inside edge. Fought off foul. Two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Berg. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, I think that's a case
Up
of
next for the
overthinking
Blue
right
Jays,
there. He got 3 straight
second
fastballs
baseman,
looking in the 0-2
Andrés
count
Giménez.
just to pour it back.
Giménez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two outs. That one almost got him.
2 straight.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
Left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Throws to first in time. One up, one down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch just misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2-2 down.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now here is Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. The shortstop takes the ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls one off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're level. It's 4-4.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. To third, Clement. Slings it across. Out number 3. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Now pitching for New York, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
And now for the Jays,
Leading off
Ernie
for the
Clement.
Jays,
Went down
third
looking on
baseman,
3 pitches
Ernie
last time.
Clement.
Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that
Nope,
one
that's
just
a ball.
misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Luke Weaver up and throwing. Cousins also throwing. Two balls,
That's
no
ball.
strikes to count.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a miss. Struck him out coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Well, you always want
Now
those pitches
batting,
back as a
right
hitter. It
fielder,
caught a lot of the
George
zone and definitely not the
Springer.
intended location. But those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Springer
Oh, that's
at the
low.
plate now. That's ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning. So digging in, Bo Bichette. Swing and a chopper out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. In time. Got him. And that'll do it.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chad Green.
Well, I got to
Now
think he probably
pitching
has
for
a
the Blue
little
Jays.
extra in the tank facing his former team.
57.
And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his
Leading
old
off for
squad.
the Yankees,
It's Aaron
right fielder,
Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Judge waits. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swanson getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's outside, and the count is even 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Tied at 4. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for
Now
him. He looks locked in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. In the air, left field. Santander in pursuit. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now, Austin Wells. Just missed. And the 1-0. And another ball. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. The 2-1. That's down and in. Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Top of the zone for a strike. Now 3-2. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Luke Weaver. 3, 4,
Leading
5
off
due up for the
for
home
Toronto,
team. Anthony
left fielder,
Santander getting ready to hit.
Santander.
First offering, and it just misses.
You can
Nope,
expect this
1-0.
hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Two to count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir
Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jake Cousins, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. In there, sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now batting,
Gosh, here it is, hit it.
hitter,
3-pitch
Will
strikeout, all
Wagner.
fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. This game's all tied at 4.
Now pitching for
Back
the Blue
now,
Jays.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Jeff
23.
Hoffman. He has a
Jeff
great slider with
Hoffman.
tons of movement. Here is
Leading off for the
Goldschmidt.
Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He takes it on his own, and the leadoff man retired here
Now
in the
batting,
ninth.
left fielder Jason Dominguez.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one missing
ball 2.
inside a sharp slider. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And there's a ball. Oswaldo Cabrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Now batting, third baseman.
Go ahead, run on base.
Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Checks over to first, back safely. And a strike on the outside edge.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Four in the ninth. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting,
So
shortstop,
up next, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, not close. And a big swing and a miss. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That catches the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at-bat. There's the strike at the knees.
0-1's the count.
First and second, 2 down. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Lucas sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. And we are tied 4-4. Back here at Rogers Center. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Weaver back to work. This one in the air center field. Bellinger settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second
Andres
baseman, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That's too low. And that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Clement in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Now pitching for
Eric
the Blue
Swanson
Jays.
comes on now.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
0-1.
Man at second. And Judge spoils that one. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting.
One down, here comes Cody Bellinger.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Action in the pen down there. Tommy Nance appears to be getting loose.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit. Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Up and in, going to count 1-2. Now one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Misses outside, and that's ball 3. Giancarlo Stanton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box.
Now
You
batting,
can see
the
it right there
designated
with
hitter,
such tight plate
Giancarlo
discipline.
Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. And that one's a little bit low. 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one catches the zone, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of the 10th. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's now 5-4.
Now
That's a
batting,
good job
catcher,
right there.
Austin
You get 2
Wells.
strikes on you, just got to battle.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Next offering is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
3-0.
And another ball. Bellinger at second. Stanton at first. 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lucas has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the batter now, Nathan Lucas. Little chopper rolls foul.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Out to short, Volpe. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he hits a ground ball right side. That takes care of Springer.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. Ball game. He'll circle the bases, and the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Six-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.